Hello everybody, I'm BeakerTeck, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to Vanilla City Skylines. What we've got here is our cargo train terminal, which we managed to build in the last episode, and it overlooks our brand new dedicated industrial zone. Unfortunately, there is no demand for industrial at the moment, or even residential or anything like that. However, it is nice to know that when there is, we've got plenty of room for it to grow into. And eventually we could fill up this whole section, maybe buy a few new plots of lands, and they'll have their own dedicated intersection, the whole lot. It's very, very good news. And over here, the pollution will slowly but surely die, as actually we have another oil power plant that we need to move. So let's go ahead and do that. I knew I'd missed something. Let's go ahead and place this smack bang in the middle of the industrial section, and that will eventually help with the pollution. Everything is connected in terms of power, which is very, very nice. Now, we do have plenty of demand here for commercial, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and dezone this and rezone it high density. And we're going to do that the whole way down. I mean, what did you really expect? Of course I am. So we're going to go and do it in one foul swoop. And then we'll go ahead and rezone it all in one foul swoop as well. Just like so. I am going to leave this end section off because obviously it's our weird one-way system. And I don't want to have to deal with, cars wanting to visit the malls in this section. But just like that, very exciting, we have made it to the big city. I didn't even realize we were that close to our next upgrade, which has given us the water treatment plant and the crematorium, as well as a nice boost of money. The fact that we have the crematorium is kind of nice because no one's actually here right now. We don't really have anyone dying, which is, I guess that's actually a really good thing. I shouldn't be sounding so, shocked at that. It's great. No one's dying. Woohoo. But I thought I had a high-rise ban on this section. What's going on here? Policies. I do have a high-rise ban. Is this not considered a high-rise, really? Because at the moment, this section's looking far more built up than this section. And this is the section that I wanted to be the sort of the CBD. That's okay. We will deal with that. Hopefully these will get bigger and this will just stay at this sort of level. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Anyway, we did unlock the crematorium, so I guess maybe it's worth putting one down. Sort of right in the middle of the CBD, just to ensure that sort of everyone's covered. Like if I put one right there, that covers basically the entire CBD, and I won't have to worry about it for another good while. The other thing I'd like maybe to place down would be a hospital pretty close to the center of town as well. That way I don't have to worry about the health of anyone for a while, and it will help bring people in because, everyone wants to live where there's a hospital. If there's just a few small doctors' clinics, who wants to live there? But if there's a hospital, then everyone wants to live there. Or at least that's the theory. Let's go ahead and place this up to 3 times speed. So that we can get a little bit of money in and hopefully get some more demand, because at this point, everything's going a little bit too slow for my liking. So we do have the money now for the hospital, and you know what? I am going to go ahead and place it in. Boom. Just like that. Health should be covered. People dying should be covered. Everything should be covered. Covered? Yes, everything should be coveted. No, everything is covered. The only thing not covered at this point is happiness and leisure. In fact, how is our happiness? Everyone's happy, which is good. Everyone's really happy, actually, which is fantastic. But in terms of sort of land levels of things, we could do with leveling some stuff up. The parks and plazas, that is leisure, okay, which is this one, which, yeah, I mean, it could do with some more leisure, especially in skyline views. And as we sort of spread out from the first section that we built of the CBD, as we spread out, we're definitely going to need some more leisure over here. What else do we have? That's health. What am I looking for? I'm looking for land value. So at the moment, things aren't that good. As you sort of exit this first section that we built, things get a lot lower. So let's see if we can't improve that. We've got $50,000 money currencies, whatever it's called. Again, you guys still have not let me know what that's called down below. And you know that I don't want to go do my own research. So please, someone, let me know what this is called. Dollars, currency, money, credits, I don't know. Tell me. But we've got 63 of them because we're earning way too much money at this point. This is ridiculous. Maybe it's worth putting on high-tech housing in the central city. You know what? Actually, let's do that. Let's go ahead and put high-tech housing on here. Skyline Views already has it, which is good. So the CBD now has high-tech housing, which will hopefully increase land value and mean I'm not bringing in stupid amounts of money. Will be a big business benefactor as well. I don't need small business benefactor, that's fine. And in fact, over here, did I make this high-density commercial? I did. Okay, that's... I want to change that. I actually want this to be low-density commercial. Just because it's not the CBD. I want this to be high-density commercial, but this stuff I want to be low-density. Just because. Anyway, we have got 110,000 of these money dollar things. So let's go ahead and start increasing some people's happiness. The botanical gardens, I think, should not be in the CBD, despite it bringing plenty of happiness. I'm actually going to go ahead and put it in Skyline Views. Roughly, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll put it there, which will, you know, at the moment, it's not affecting much, but once we get people living out here, it will. And to make sure that that gets connected with power, we could do a few things. We could either just add a power line, which I'm not particularly fussed on doing, or we could go ahead and add another park, just a small one, just there, which will hopefully connect. Yeah, that's going to connect the power up, which is nice. So we've got a park there. We've got the botanical gardens. Let's go ahead and do the same thing out this way. We'll go ahead and we'll add a park right in the center of town, I reckon. Let's do one, boom, right next to the hospital. So you're visiting hospital. If you're waiting for people to come out of surgery, you can just sort of go to the park. Right there, boom. Lovely, exactly what I want. 202, because we're 33,000 each time. This is ridiculous, and my tax isn't even that high. Oh, this is insane. Let's go ahead and add a Japanese garden out by the offices, because, you know, everyone that works in an office wants to be able to visit Japanese gardens, so we'll add a few of them around. We'll also add a bouncy castle park out to the suburbs. These guys down here can have the bouncy castle park. No one else is going to have it, just this end down here, which is fine. The carousel park will go up nowhere at this point, that's fine. And we are a grand city. Man, everyone wants to move in. Third loan, solar power plant. We are just raking in the people, the money, everything. Demand is at an all-time low. Like, nothing new needs building, but God, everything is working so well. And not enough educated workers, really. How's our education? That's fine. Ah, okay. So we need another high school. Well, I've got one high school here. Let's go ahead and add a sort of competitive opposition. What's it called? You know, when you're at school and you've got like a school that's close by and you guys you always hate each other, right? Like that's just how it works with high schools. I don't know why, but the nearby high school always hates any other high school. It's just a thing. So the suburbs can have a second high school just to make sure that things are fine and dandy. And I've got money to spare. Let's go ahead and put another one up this end of town. Again, no one lives there just yet, but they will eventually, and that's what we need to remember. Now, next to the high school, we're going to add 2 elementary schools. They're not competing. I couldn't get that word out. They're not competing against each other. They are just assisting the high school. So that's fine. That's all nice and well and good. We'll add one down here by the botanical gardens as well. And then one slightly more in the suburbs, down in Wellings. So Wellings now has 3 elementary schools. And again, we need one sort of more in the actual CBD, so we'll put one there. And we'll go ahead and put one next to the high school out here. I kind of like having things next to high schools. I just think it kind of makes sense. We'll go ahead and do that, and that will hopefully fix a lot of our educated workers issue. Though, apparently it's not. I don't know why. Maybe obviously they have to, I guess, go through school and graduate and all that kind of stuff. So we will leave it there for now. But as I said, we are getting stupid amounts of money and no demand. So let's go ahead and just lower taxes just a little bit. We're going to go down to 9% on everything and see how that affects it. But anyway, guys, I knew I forgot something. I'm going to end it there for this episode, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you where I fix all of this stuff in the next one.